Hello, guys. I'm here at Bangkok Arts Center, and I'm with Food. He's actually from. Hey, would you like to say hi?
Hi, I'm also at 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Yeah,
King Mokot. Okay, which campus, by the way?
it's uh, uh, พระจอมเกล้า yeah,
Campus.
จอมเกล้าธนบุรี
Oh, I see. So, would you like to tell us about your digital wellness healthcare? So, this is actually your project. This is your senior project, correct?
yeah,
Okay. Would you like to tell us something about that?
yeah. So my project is
Mm-hmm.
inspired from my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandmother actually get the elderly disease.
Mm-hmm.
So it's spend time to understand the
Mhm.
disease and
Mhm.
spend the cause.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it that to the if it happen to the poor people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it will be a lot problem for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make a quality of life of the poor people to be
Mhm.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I make it the digital wellness healthcare.
Great.
Yeah, to develop uh, their quality of life.
Very good. And would you like to explain to us what is your inspiration? This is actually a very good structure, the design, the idea. How did you come up with this design? And
Yeah.
how long did it take for you to finish this project?
So my inspiration from the concept of my buildings is the dye leaf.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that it dye leaf because of the I refer to the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
They getting older, but
Mhm.
they still have some beautiful of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I refer to the dye leaf
Mhm.
that even they are run out of the water.
Right.
Yeah. They also create a beautiful structure
Mhm.
and beautiful space.
Great.
So I interesting in the that design. So
Mhm.
I put it to my concept of my project.
That's amazing. And would you like to explain this part? Mhm.
This part is the water diagram that is water come from sky and
Mhm.
go to the hole over here,
Mhm.
and it will collect into the water tanks
Mhm.
under the uh, under the buildings,
Mhm.
and it go to filtration system
Mhm.
and go to is the water will come to uh, water the garden over here.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And also the hybrid the AC system. I
Mhm.
use the hybrid system, which is a radiant cooling and the AC system.
That's
The
amazing.
the reason I use the radiant cooling because it's very comfort to the older people, elderly people.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
So it make not so too cold
Mhm.
and not too warm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I use the
That's amazing.
yes,
Oh, that's great. So this is like the fiberglass.
yes.
Okay.
It's it's transparent
Mhm.
and it can see inside a little bit.
Mm.
So I use this material.
That's great. That's great. And so for this one, this is like the
Yeah,
interior design, right?
yeah.
I see.
So I use this structure because of this welcome to the elderly, and
Right.
it's a wood structure.
Mhm.
So uh, it can welcome the elderly. Yes.
That's amazing. And Pooh, last question: what is the most challenging, you know, part of doing this project for you? And what did you do to overcome that stage?
Yes, I
The
think
most difficult part, do you think?
uh, the most difficult part here is to think the question that will answer the people who have a real problem,
Mm-hmm.
and also understanding the people around,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can know what exactly what is the problem,
Right.
you can design to relate to their problem.
That's great. That's great. All right. And what I can actually see here, physical functions, mental functions, social and economic. So that's amazing.
Yeah,
You
this
know.
is four factor that
Mhm.
will affect the
Mhm.
quality of life.
Mhm.
So I use these four factor. I want to develop
Mhm.
them.
I see. And let's say, for example, that you're going to materialize this project. Which part of Thailand would you like actually to
It's
set this project?
it's a Phaya Thai
Mm-hmm.
Phaya Thai area.
Thai area, okay.
Yes, beside the Jatuchak market.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see, I see. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's really combining elderly and technology, right? Oh, that's amazing. Great job. Congratulations to your project.
Thank you very
And
much.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Present or do you want to
I will be asking you a lot of questions, right, related to your project. Hi, guys. I'm with Emily, and she's a friend of who?
Yeah.
All right, there. All right, Emily, could you tell us related to your global village for digital nomads?
what it's about?
Yes, what this is all about.
So basically, it's a place I designed for digital nomads.
Mhm.
Digital nomads are people who travel while working.
Mhm.
It's a movement that has been, it happens a long time already, but
Mhm.
since COVID, I figured out people would be pursuing this kind of lifestyle more.
Mhm.
So this is basically like I'm providing accommodation with a co-working space. And a special program I added is called Circular Station
Mhm.
because digital nomads, they cannot have a lot of belongings because
Mhm.
they're traveling a lot, right?
Right.
And that might cause some issues, like they don't feel like they have a home.
Mhm.
So I don't want to stop them from having a home. So
Mhm.
basically they can like rent out from small items, personal items, to like furniture, so they can style their own room and make them feel like they have a home. And they can also pursue like their hobbies
Great.
that are not related to traveling, like their old hobbies they
Mhm.
usually do at home, like
Right.
playing instruments
Mhm.
or cooking, gardening, so they can rent all the stuff.
Mhm,
And when
mhm.
they change their locations, they don't have to worry about like stealing their stuff or giving their stuff away.
That's amazing. And what is your biggest inspiration for this project? I mean, Pooh just shared a while ago that it would take like almost a year for you to prepare all of this.
Yeah. So it started out with my passion.
Mhm.
So I'm a traveler myself. Like I really like traveling.
Uh huh.
So I wanted to do something related to tourism. And since
Mhm.
Thailand is like well known for like
Right.
a well known destination for tourism.
Uh huh.
So yeah. And I started to like look more into it, and
Mhm.
because of COVID-19, like the situation of the pandemic and stuff,
Mhm.
people working from home,
Uh-huh.
I figured out this could like make a whole new typology of tourism that might be like a thing in the future.
Great.
So
Mhm.
yeah, that's kind of what inspired me.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. And what is the most difficult part of the whole preparation?
Um, what's difficult?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite hard to think about.
Mm-hmm.
What was your most difficult?
Understand the real problem of the user.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a lot of like what the advisors usually criticize us is about whether or not we have enough information about the users. Like, do we actually understand the users and whether or not they're like what kind of issues they're really going through. So to solve that, I kind of have to like interview the real digital nomads and like do a lot of research on them because they're a quite new group of people, so there's not a lot of information on the internet.
Right.
So yeah, I just do by like, a real interview and to get to like really understand them better.
That's great. All right. And which particular part of this project do you like most?
So
Or probably you could explain us a little bit.
what I like the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
So during the process, this might be a bit technical.
It's okay. Go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah, so the program I use for this project is called Revit. So it's like a software where it's like a BIM software where you model your buildings and
Right.
then you create like 2D drawings at the same time. And so while doing the project, I actually got to learn a lot of like about the software and how to like really master it.
Right.
So that's how I created quite like a beautiful outcome. Yeah, so I enjoyed like getting to know the software for me.
Great. And I can actually see here that you've also indicated the materials, right?
Yeah.
Did you personally think about this material?
So the materials, the inspiration or how it came to this material is basically because my site location is located in quite like an old neighborhood in
Okay.
Chiang Mai. So there were lots of like old buildings, like shop houses and stuff. And I didn't want my project to kind of look like a monster that just appeared there, right?
Right.
So I wanted to blend it in with the surroundings.
Uh-huh.
So, but at the same time, I also want people to notice that it's new. But so I try to choose the materials that it ages well. So like the steel. So this is like a rusted steel. So the rusty look kind of makes people believe that the building has been there a long time already. But at the same time, it gives quite a modern and contemporary look.
Great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. I just love your idea.
Thank
Both
you
of you
so
guys. Yes. Oh my goodness. And I think I forgot to ask for a while ago. What would be your advice to the upcoming students in your university, especially under your faculty? Because for sure, you guys have learned a lot from all these years. So, what would be your best advice? Do you think?
Well, for me, like architecture is pretty hard, but I don't want that to like stop them from like coming to study this.
Right.
So when you want to do architecture, I feel like you have to be really like passionate about it and just it's actually really fun too. Like and it's completely different from like the real profession. I think like in school you get to explore your ideas, your creativity, so you don't have to worry much about whether or not it's going to be like actually built. So yeah,
Right.
it's like really fun. It's good for people who has a lot of creativity and just really get to like put it all out.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard at the same time. So,
For sure. For
yeah.
sure.
But it's fun, I guarantee.
I can imagine.
Any advice?
What about you? What would be your advice for the incoming?
Same as Emery, yes.
Mhm.
You should find your passion. And
Mhm.
if you find your passion, it's very fun to think and to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So I guess I will just continue. So that is Bangken Aquatic Therapy and Wellness Center. Oh, that's amazing. Right. By Chutsuda. Miss Chutsuda. Oh, great. Cool caring facility. Cool for breast cancer. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. By Miss Chayada. Alright. Let's go here. Alternative Memorial Crematorium. By Baru. That's the idea. Camille Theater. Oh, that's great. Ooh. This is cool. Right? Okay. There's like a VIP lounge. Theater exterior. Great. By Mr. Natacorn. Let's proceed here. All right. Fashion space. Oh, that's nice. So I think what I love about this is that it's like, yeah, the Mr. Jirapa. Great. Interactive museum. Ah, I see. This is great. So it's more on an interactive museum by Mr. Itapat. I just love the idea. And right. Let's proceed here. Put your card. Okay. That's great. Pet development. Let's continue. Chinese shrine as space for vegetarian community. Oh, vegetarian community. Why not? Right. By this is amazing. That's nice. This is that's amazing. Let's proceed here. Transformation. This is also right. Oh my gosh. Impressive. I'm speechless actually. I'm really speechless. And I think that, you know, the mind of the younger generation nowadays, this is Mr. What's the name? It's Mr. Chavana. That's the name. Okay. So that's him. Johnson Junction Railway. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed. Oh my gosh. Finally, stand up. SoA+D very important facility. Oh, that's great. Finest. Let's go. Micromobility hub in Bangkok. This is nice. See, very impressive. Please. Poothaya. That's nice. Let's proceed here. You know what? I love this one as well. It's Elephant Retirement Conversation Center, right? I just love that, you know, Oh, I'm just so speechless about this project as well. And you know what I love is that they also made a research the number of elephants. Right. Great job. That's her. By the way, that's them. Great job, guys. Alright. Architecture or urban nature learning. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And this one. Right. This is waste facility. See, it's amazing. Great job, Mr. Tanwa. Alright, let's continue. This is a borderless school for stateless children. Oh, I just love the idea. It's amazing. Right? I just love the entire plans in this part actually. So look at details, guys. Oh my gosh. It's nice. Take a look. So it's like a school with lab farm. That's great. Is Kiratikor and Learning Center for Dropout Children. Oh, a learning center for dropout children. That's, that's also great. Very inspiring. Miss Yanisa, second home of students. Statistics. Great. By Mr. Hatch. Marine Coastal Resources Learning Center. Oh, that's great. Site location will be Chunburi District. Personality Development Association for Children. That's very nice project. Look at that. Minors. That's great. What's nice? Yeah. This is great. By exploiting. Aww. This is cute. Suratani Province. Allowing children to learn naturally and creatively through architecture and design, and create an understanding for children's learning that does not always have to focus on academic success. Great. I just love that. By playing Woldt. Very smart. Very good, guys. Yep. Alright. And reactive Talanoy area. So Talan is like. Oh, it's It's amazing. By Mr. Very good. Very detailed. From there, there. It's nice. Interlink. It's great. Mm, it's very nice. Klong-san. Hello, Klong-san. This is nice. Activity, it's technology zone, common space, co-living, co-working, retail shop, cafe, multipurpose, garden, and plaza. Great. It's amazing. By Mr. Tirapa. Just continue. Alright, this is nice. Retirement house. Right, it's great. By Mr. Montus. I just love. So this retirement house, take a look. We have, let me see that, guys. Elderly senior playground, students in the outdoor courtyard. This is a very detailed plan, right? So they have like student and administration, I guess, backstage, medical, elderly, very detailed. And this part as well. Mixed living, green space interaction. Feel home? Why not? By Mr. Petrus. Great. And of course, for this part, this is good. This is amazing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I just love the facade. Actually, guys, what I really love about this project is that they can freely, express their ideas. And if you can actually take a look at it, this project focuses on environment that really nowadays is being maintained and improved by the younger generation. It's actually amazing. This one as well. And how about the safety? This area. I'm sorry, I don't know actually how to pronounce the name. Great job. And that's the project of this idea. Great.